Welcome, racers. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. We are racing at Road America this week. So if you've watched us at all in the past, this is our third visit back to this track, and we could not have. I would love to have more than three because this place is amazing. It's one of the best. To me, it's one of my top three favorite tracks in the United States, and frankly, it might be in my top three favorite tracks in the world. That I'd have to really think about, but definitely top three in the country. This place is amazing. Like, it's just such an awesome racetrack. Three really big high-speed zones, big braking, a lot of passing opportunities, very spread out, and it makes for some really cool multi-class stuff. So this place is awesome. We're back in the McLaren 720S GT3 for the remainder of the season, running the IMSA iRacing official series, so the 45-minute sprint open setup version. So yeah, I'm your founder and CEO here at the Chicane Club, Greg De Giorgis. We're South Florida's elite sim racing social club. So we have a pair of these lovely CXC Motion Pro 2 sims built into the club here. The second one being right on the other side of my right screen right now. We got them linked together to do all sorts of local sessions, driver training, private events, members-only parties. It's a really good time. So if you're here in South Florida, specifically around Jupiter, but anywhere within driving distance of here, you got to come check us out sometime. So, and then behind me tonight, I think we're back to having a nearly full house. So we've got Garrett Heisinger spotting and crew chiefing for me. Got Angelo, who looks a little preoccupied at the moment. Hello, Angelo. And then TJ Moore back in the house from More Podiums, helping out with some stream support. I think we have some cool things that we might test out for the final week of the season with some different camera views for y'all to watch from. So it's going to be fun. Daphne's here tonight as well. She's just off camera. And then little dog Bo is running around somewhere. He might make an appearance at some point. So thanks for coming out, everyone. So anyways, let's get to it. So, Road America. This place I know like the back of my hand. I do not need really any practice here, not being cocky, but compared to most of the tracks in iRacing, I can show up here and probably, by lap 3, given us a proper setup, I can be essentially where I'm going to be for the rest of the night. I just know it quite literally like the back of my hand. So it really becomes a game of how do we build a setup that I can drive, and then it's going to be really bad fast. So with this, the 3 significantly long straightaways and big braking zones, we need a car, I think most importantly, that is as fast as possible in a straight line. Is still some low and even medium speed corners here to consider, and I guess we can consider the carousel even medium high. So downforce, we don't want to completely throw away all the downforce on the car, but it's always about that balance and that efficiency of how much can we trim the car out while holding on to as much downforce as possible. And obviously, there's not a straightforward answer to how we get there, but we're going to hopefully try to do a better job than everyone else. Right, Angela?
Who, us?
Yeah, right?
We are definitely working it pretty hard. Both brains are cooking and smoking right now. Trying to stay focused on some things. The Road America, it does offer, like Greg was saying, first thing you want to do is streamline the car as best you can. Aero drag is pivotal. A couple big long straightaways there. But then once you take all that drag and downforce away, you've got to figure out still how to get through the corners.
Yeah, make sure it's balanced.
Low downforce setup, right?
Yep.
Okay. Low downforce setup. Greg and I tried to run through reading the actual setup areas. Notice that the rake is really important to downforce on this car. So that means that the under side of the car is definitely doing a lot. Took a couple notes there, and then watching and a little bit of driver feedback, we noticed that the front end bite, as some guys might say, just wasn't there. Right? And just right here about mid-turn, he would just ask for way too much more steering wheel to get the car to turn. Saw that he cut the grass.
You know what else I'll say about that front end being a little bit, leaving some room to desire a little bit the front end? I think that's also a good bit down to the fact that I can be, because I know this place so well, I can be very precise. I know exactly the turning points. Like, on the scale of, if you look at the time difference between us and the aliens, this is a place where I would rate that most of that time difference is down to setup. It's not Greg where that time difference is as much as other places we've gone to this year. There's always more for me to do.
Local travel knowledge, you say?
Yes.
Sure.
It's just a lot of laps here more than anything. I've worked with a lot of cars and drivers and teams in real life here. I've done. All right, let me rattle off. Ooh, there it is. I'll lean on the rear. So that's the front overpowering the rear, like we were potentially concerned about. All right, so what have I worked with here? Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeos, LMP3s, the Ligier variety. Oh yeah, we were doing 205s.
I think you just won the championship.
Oh, very nice. There you go. Super Trofeo over many seasons, multiple seasons. I think at least 3. LMP3s over multiple seasons. GT3s, Ferrari Challenge cars, anywhere from 355 through all the way up through 488. I've worked on here.
Wow, a lot.
Road to Indy, so USF 2000, Pro 2000, Indy Lights have been involved with on some extent, and I've attended and watched and spectated and paid attention to a lot of IMSA racing, IndyCar, club racing, kind of you name it. So I think this is a place I have more experience than almost anywhere else.
Yeah. I'm looking at the resume. I'm like, nice job, well done.
Got a good sense for this place.
3 times in 1 year, which I think you said. Oh,
Yeah. Last time I was here was 2021. I was almost there this year. Plans fell through. Last time I was there was 2021. First time, I know it was a Ferrari Club National meet that I did with Jim and put in a sports car. I don't know what year that was. 2012, I want to say.
I don't remember years.
I think I based it off of everything else I was doing that year. So anyway, now that I'm driving this thing, Angela, I really like what the front end's doing everywhere now. I feel like we properly addressed that. The big thing I wanted to see is the thing I want to do is lean on the exit here more, and I don't want it to overload. It's just about timing.
Yeah.
It does feel better almost everywhere. We got to see if the stopwatch agrees with me though.
85, okay.
Copy. I'll do a proper push lap on this next one.
Please do.
What's up, Nelson? Thanks for joining. Always.
Yeah, thanks, Nelson.
I got some updates for you, Nelson. So I think I wasn't here last week because got to be a dad along with everything else in life, and sometimes sim racing has to take a back seat. Yeah, we got the stuttering issue fixed. So the iRacing, what was it, IR Sidekick you had recommended last time that we were in here, and there's a few things that I discovered. I took like 2 Saturdays ago to figure everything out, kind of run through that. Thank you for that setup and that config profile. I do appreciate it. So, got some updates for you. Turn off Windows PC gaming in-game app captures. Turn off Windows updates from any time whenever you plan on sim racing. Turn off antivirus. Make sure everything that you have is running the no power settings. And then lastly, seemed to be a driver audio update issue. And after all 5 of those things, 0 stutters so far. So
Nice.
I think we're all right for now.
That's awesome, dude. Glad to hear that.
Yeah,
Thanks to Nelson for the recommendation there.
exactly. I appreciate it.
I'm impressed, Nelson. I thought you were just a good photographer.
He shoots people for a living. Probably never heard that joke before. Hey,
That's
GT Club number 1. I chickened out of the kinks. Thank you.
I think pretty early.
Yeah, I was busy making a pun.
Wait, we have cheese.
Not even a
puns,
cheese
right?
pun.
Cheese puns.
Well, it wasn't about cheese, but it was still cheesy, which is, I'm not going to separate the difference from. The beauty of the cheesy puns is that cheesy pun is already a pun, because we're talking about Road America and cheese, and that's kind of why I wanted that in the first place. No? Anyone? Anyone? It's going to get bad. Sorry.
I can already get a crickets back here.
I'm doing something right.
And I was thinking about staying off the inner curves, but then I was thinking about it like, wait, what's a good word for curve? Curdles, curds, cheese curds.
There we go. Stay off the curd.
Next, cheese curds, please.
You got it. Alright, I improved my lap time. I don't know how much of that's because of the car. I like how it drives. It is a little bit more knife edge.
Maybe I take it back to one.
I agree. I would go back to the long step.
Yeah, and let's see where we can pick up some speed, though.
Yeah, I'm concerned that it might be too much on more tires. It increases the chance for...
Tires. Everybody, put new ones on, put new ones on, put new ones on. Yeah, I understand max grip, but max grip only lasts for 5 laps. Then what?
Yeah. Ideally, what you want to tune on is mid-stint tires.
That's my favorite all day long.
Which, if you test on them, they won't be mid-stint tires for very long. Is the problem, but it'd be cool in a test session with iRacing to like realize it's not this simple. But if there's a way to like tell it to give you tires that are 10 minutes into a stint, 20 minutes into a stint, 30 minutes into a stint, or if there was a way like you would capture the different states while you're driving, and then you could like load slightly more tires to make setup adjustments. It might be too easy for the sim though, which is maybe why they don't do it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying, Angela?
Yeah,
It would be cool.
until the driver boogers them really bad. Like you said too.
Yeah. I'm gonna box the slab.
Stop that.
Alright. Overall, I like it. I would drive that in a qualifying mode, because I feel like it also slips the rear enough to build heat a little faster than normal. I don't know. I think when the tires start to go away, it might be not so pretty of a situation
Yeah.
to manage over a distance. There's Mr. Raz. Hello, sir.
There he goes.
All right. I would say, all right, so folks following along at home, that was the stock low downforce sprint setup. Only difference, aside from me putting on the endurance lights, because I think they look cool. Can I have my setup menu, please? Thank you. Was that we went from 3 to 1 on the front anti-roll bar blade to soften the front end roll stiffness.
But Greg, why?
I'll let you
Why?
explain that.
Why is the big thing?
So the issue that after driving for a bit before the stream, I found that, we can be fast. It's okay, but I find in almost every corner, specifically the carousel, but really all of the corners, second, third gear, fourth gear corners, there's a little left to be desired out of the front end of the car. Just like straight mid corner, not entry, not exit, just kind of everywhere. I wanted a little bit more. So that's where I went to Angelo, and I'm like, give me more grip, Angelo. And then he said,
Front bar, where's it at? Going through the carousels, a lot of front bar, but basically Greg's asking for more wheel and more wheel and more wheel. And the front end just wasn't biting in. So we needed a little bit more roll and weight transfer to that front end. Easiest thing right now off the bat. Click the bar. Did so, responded. Let's go back to the 2.
yeah, I think it was a lot. I would do that in qualifying, but I think it's just going to be bad in a race condition. So like we can go back on that adjustment.
Yep.
And I know we could even kind of split the difference or hedge there with a rear bar adjustment.
Yep, exactly. And that was the next thing Greg and I were talking about was, all right, we got the front end dancing, feeling pretty good. What do we need on the rear? Do we need anything on the rear? So we're always trying to forward think what the chassis is going to do to us or give to us, while not trying to sway our results.
Yeah, the other thing, again, on compressed time, in theory, we can move to our race session now, but let's make this setup change first. The question is, if we go back to that we go up on one bar. And again, in a perfect world, we would test all of these independently, but it's somewhat realistic in the sense that we're on a compressed schedule and we may have to chuck multiple changes at once and hope that they gel. Angela, would you consider offsetting that by going one click lower on the rear wing to find both speed and
Totally
to
different thing.
offset? I know they're two different things and they affect at
Yeah.
different times, but that might be a way to hedge our.
Yeah, so,
I didn't make the adjustment yet, but
Yeah, so biggest thing that I would look at is obviously the kink, and I would just look at the balance of the kink. I wouldn't care about rear wing. I don't have a speed map in front of us, but we are tipping into a medium speed here and there. I think you got to go too far on some of those wings to get a
enough of
medium
a change.
effect corner.
Yeah. Yep.
So I think you might compromise a little bit of something.
Yeah,
Listen,
agreed.
everybody
That's
called wings band-aids for a long time,
yeah.
So,
And
that's
our
why I
experience,
kinda
even
like
going.
this
I was
track.
going to say the biggest thing for downforce is much more, and the downforce and the drag, way more than the wing affects that relationship, is the rake of the car. It affects that a lot more. So like
That's
playing
right.
with the rear
We
wing
were
is maybe like an irrelevant discussion.
we were double checking that on this chassis, and every chassis is going to have a little subtlety. The Riley Mark III, having the charts in front of you, lift to drag, rake and wing and everything, helps you out when you want to tune for 196 miles an hour in Daytona. So all you need to do is kind of hit those numbers because you have wind tunnel test data and everything else.
Mhm.
So Greg and I actually did read what the setup differences were, and then also looked at the data of the setup sheets to notice the differences. So agreed and agreed.
Yeah, as soon as it loads in here, I'll show it to everyone.
Sure.
I know this is common knowledge on iRacing, but it may not be common enough for everyone because we've only used it a little bit. But if you go to the garage menu, again, I'll show it to you guys here once we load in. If you go to the garage menu, you have your tire page, you have your chassis page, you have your damper page, and every car is a little bit different with that. The last page that they give you is a notes page. And it's kind of like a general rule of thumb. It explains what all the measurements are in more depth than the help menus do. And it kind of gives you a good idea of where to be on everything. And again, kind of just context for all that. It's not necessarily the right, wrong answers with everything. But it definitely helps paint a slightly better picture than if just taking wild guesses at what everything should be at. It kind of loosely explains where the baseline setups come from that they give you, how they approach it. All right, so
where are we at?
Wait for the button to appear. Okay, so we have our tires arrow page here. We have the chassis page where we make all of our setup adjustments. We have the damper page, which is just for dampers, and then the notes page over here tells you exactly what the shift lights mean, what colors they are, where they are. Explains all their different conventions for sprint versus wet versus endurance versus fixed setups. It kind of gives a loose rule of thumb for what to look at for setup adjustments. You know what's interesting here, Angelo? Road America is listed as a high medium downforce track.
How can that be?
That's interesting.
All right, so here's one of the problems. How much time do we have?
22 minutes.
Throw on the high to medium downforce setup and run a lap, 3 laps.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I make one modification? Can we make the same bar change adjustment?
We can do whatever we want, but
because I drove it earlier.
Yeah.
And it had the same relationship. I'm going to pick the medium downforce equivalent. Yeah. I'm going to go one click softer on the front bar, and we're going to try that. And I'm going to call that B2, so that it's not to be confused.
Yeah. So that's one of the things, tribal knowledge versus computer knowledge versus all this fun stuff. Like, wait a minute, they're calling this a high downforce to medium downforce setup?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, there are some times where it's misleading about what you would expect a track to be with downforce. You know how? So I worked for many years under John Shapiro, famous race engineer, unfortunately deceased now. I worked with him in Ferrari Challenge, Lamborghini Super Trofeo, LMP3s, and the GT3 stuff. And we did a lot of work at Daytona. Again, another big track that we've got a lot of experience with. Looking forward to week 13 because of that. What does conventional knowledge say Daytona is in terms of downforce, Angelo? I can't put this one. Sorry, guys.
You head it through the bend and try to figure out how to get through the horseshoes. Low down.
Right. So I want to know. And in most types of cars, yes, that is the case. You want to know what car we found that was not the case?
Please tell me.
Ferrari Challenge cars, because they don't make a lot of downforce anyway relative to their weight and horsepower. We would go maximum downforce of those things, and we would clean everyone's clock. We would be half a second faster than everyone anywhere. Because, you know, we're playing with nearly 600 horsepower and cars without a flat floor. So maximum downforce is low downforce on any other traditional race car.
That's right. Relative nature. Holy cow.
The relative nature. So everyone would go to show up to Daytona with their challenge cars, then roll out with like stalled rear wings and really flat and everything like that. And then we'd roll out with maximum downforce, huge rake, rear wings cranked, and everyone's like, look at these guys, what are they going to do? They're going to be dead last. Oh no, they just took pole. Because we can win in the braking zones and we win in the bus stop.
Yeah. Win on 90. Win
But
at
only
90.
in that situation.
So you're 2 miles an hour slower in the straightaway.
Yeah, those cars had so much horsepower that it kind of overpowered the Aero for the most part anyway. So, again.
That's the depth of knowledge of a chassis.
Yeah.
You know?
Tires coming up.
145, 147. Which, let's see, Garrett, every time we pass start finish, we're at 151 temperature, no matter what track. I'm just saying, is that a hidden math feature? Start finish.
So
It's always pretty close. What's up, Raz? Tire's still cold, but it has that really positive turn in now that I liked. It's the other car, but it does not feel overbearing. I'm still getting apex early, which means I can gotta slow my hands down.
Good feedback. I was just watching that turn 3.
We are in the race lobby now.
So, a few updates from iRacing's newsletter for next season. Remember whenever we were at Sebring and we talked about how they would kick up so much dirt there at turn 7 and get it onto the track, and you're curious what they would do here?
Yes.
Debris refresh, which shows that gravel and dirt will come back onto the track now after
Nice.
out or tracks out. Pretty cool.
That's gonna be fun. Does it
That
actually
is.
lower? I don't know if they announced this. Does it lower grip when you run through dirt? That would be the real tell.
It does say weather, track activity, and time can all create change to the surface and the on-track experience.
That's awesome. Yeah, turn 7 at Sebring's going to be a big one for that. A lot of people drop their wheels in the dirt there all the time.
You know, DJ, maybe next time don't bring up Sebring because you got me so hopeful they were gonna fix the wall on turn 1. I got so excited there. You have no idea, and then you just shattered my dreams.
I like how the P car overshot the pass there and put it in the dirt.
Yeah, right.
So you guys know this stuff better than I do. So here's an excerpt right here. So it says, for example, the shoulder of the road along the Mulsanne Strait at Le Mans is littered with debris in real life, and racers avoid it. In iRacing, it is pristine and has led to unrealistic lines. The debris refresh solves this problem.
Very cool.
That's be really cool. It's gonna
Yeah.
create average in lower class lobbies though.
Yeah.
What I do-
especially-
That's
Full
gonna be
set.
interesting.
Clean lap.
There's a juicy catch at the very end. Future evolutions of the debris refresh sets a foundation for additional tire-related features such as puncture damage.
Yeah. There we go.
I had a nail in my tire the other day.
Well,
That'll be fun.
congratulations. Now you get a nail in your sim.
Kink is much more comfortable flat now. Not even thinking about it.
Yeah, the kick should have been a joke. This,
Yep. Yep. Billy Mitchell still not quite flat, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's copy. Agreed.
There we go. It's going to be a 205 flat, essentially.
Come on, come on.
Which,
5 flat.
oh, I had an off track or something, I guess.
Just looking at speed, I guess we did pick up in all the corners.
Okay.
Just one inside, one inside, one inside.
Yep.
For this chassis, like I said, most of the corners start at 80 miles an hour, so give or take, opposite not 5 come up. It's enough to tip in the arrow hard enough, and I guess they did it with the rake to knock down some downforce on the other stuff. So, okay, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I can work with it. There we go. Found some time at 6. Okay, we're going to pick up more time here. Base 2, we get a little bit of a push on the way down. I don't know if it's I'm inducing it or what it is, but
Raz is requesting our setup here.
of course he is.
Well, as you know, the All Friends Network on this side of the coin is kind of fun. We have Nelson, one of my mentee students was supposed to be in the group. I don't know, Jacob Worley made it in or not, but a lot of good fun. That guys are
No, we're not checking,
working with
so-
us.
I'll share.
Raz, I can't. Greg's gonna show it to you once he stops.
Let me just get into the line and then I'll send it to him. Congrats. I think I can even do better than that, but I'll take what's going to be. Yeah, we're still heavy on fuel too. But oh, that was only 254 because the last one wasn't valid. I thought we went faster. Always for these prototypes. All right, send it with some
That
mic.
answers that question.
I think we're faster.
I think that answers that question. What do you think?
Car feels great. Like, it's good.
Gouda?
Really good.
It's Gouda. Mike has it set up now. Nothing magical with it, but failed. Why is it failed?
So
I don't know.
You could really dupe somebody and send him the wrong setup. Yeah,
mean,
I'm not sure you
could.
pushed the right button.
He's welcome to have it. We're not. It's not
Sorry,
rocket
Mike.
science.
Best
That
of
one's
luck.
only the medium downforce. All I did was take the front bar out. Like I said, Angelo, I think there's a couple places, and maybe it's just a brake bias adjustment, but like the phase 2 at turn 5, phase 2 at turn 3, a lot of that
Yep.
that's where I just pick up that push. If we could
Yep.
just help that a little bit, that would be great. But what are your thoughts on that?
Well, carousel. What are your thoughts on the carousel?
It's on
Phase two
the
carousel.
well, it's tough with phase 2 because that one's the phase 3 is 6 seconds long there.
Yeah, 7 days.
Statically, once we're loaded into the carousel, I mean, I could always do with more grip. It's closer to neutral than the baseline was.
Yep.
I wonder if we go 1 click softer on the front bar and
Love you. Or
and
just
1 click
wait
softer
for
on the
pause
rear.
and close that. Go ahead and take
Just
one
let
down
it-
3.
We go 1 click softer on the rear as well.
Yep.
Just to hedge that a little bit.
Okay.
Call that 2A, right? That would make some sense. I don't know if we need to make any arrow changes. I'm happy with where it is aerodynamically.
No, going right to the medium downforce. It's a full send into freaking the kink, so I'm sure we can tweak a few minor corners here. But I really just want to see your hands again.
All right, let's do this again.
All right, cool.
Garrett, if you want, you can update our fuel number. I think we're a bit higher now.
All right.
4 point. Oh, let's
More
go
drag.
higher. 4.18. Yeah, more drag is what it is.
Cool.
Much
limiters.
horsepower.
The street car or the race car? All GT3s are like the low 500s, depending on VOP. 525, something like that. Street cars are the 720 is, I think, 720 horsepower or so. I don't know. Raz has a 720 with nearly.
Street car? I love it.
Yeah, right. I'd love to see the street cars get around the corners like this thing does, though. I know Mr. Raz has a 720 that has nearly 4-digit horsepower for the road. It looks just like his race car does, which is super cool.
710 horsepower. It's 123. McLaren 720S road car. 4-liter V8. So it's
Nice.
130 still cold.
Copy.
So one of the things that we have to do is your hand and timing. If this thing modeled really, really well in the carousel, the ground comes up to you, flattens out, and rolls away from you. You can only apply steering wheel when the ground comes up towards your front tires.
Right.
If it's modeled well.
Yeah, correct.
That's another thing too. They got the Miami Auto Drone, I think is how they pronounce it. Please forgive my Italian. Coming up in the latest iRacing.
Yeah, we saw that. That's really exciting. We were talking about it last week. I'm really excited for that because, like, especially now. I mean, honestly, the first year that it came out, it wasn't really all that great. It wasn't really too different, but I guess they smoothed out a few different little things. They fixed the chicane at turn 15 and everything. Like, it really became a very, very good track. And we race it all the time at Assetto here. And now, oh yeah, we have it at Assetto. It's fantastic at Assetto. But like at iRacing with the tire model and like all the cars, like it'll be really, really awesome. I can't wait to see like what series go there and how that plays out because it'll be fun. There's some really, really cool corners and like a lot to do.
The IMSA series, well, at least on iRacing, the IMSA series should go there. And frankly, it might be even good to do in real life for real life IMSA.
In real life, IMSA there would be awesome. I mean, it's got plenty of space. The track is it's plenty wide. It's got tons of runoff. I wouldn't mind seeing it replace Coda.
IMSA does not go to Coda.
So that's why I don't think the what is it? The other series, like SRO. If you like series go that one.
SRO does, yes.
Wouldn't mind seeing they go to Miami instead.
We can replace Mid Ohio on the IMSA calendar. Yep.
Falls down, comes back up, falls down again. That's the pavement changes.
Yeah.
You got to be mindful if and where you load the front tires versus the rear tires.
Feel very comfortable in the kink.
Okay.
Big window.
Love
This
that.
is going to be tough. If,
Left front is the new setup is tuned up left front, so
copy. That would make sense. Rolling more on the front end.
I will say though that steering wheel angle per degree movement, everything's looking really in sync. Chassis looks real good.
Yeah, it responds to everything I'm doing in a very neutral fashion. Car feels good. I gotta race this thing right now. Well, let me do a couple more so we have a better read, but
Yeah, I think we got a little bit of line hunt on Billy Mitchell. Like you said, it's not going to be solid. It's still going to be a lift, but I think I've got to figure that out with some other people around the track around us.
yeah, let me get comfortable with that with the setup now that I have a very responsive front end. I think I can correct that.
Copy that.
Yeah, it just turns
Okay.
in so rapidly now. You got it. It just turns in so responsively now, where it was a little numb to that turning before, so I had to initiate earlier. Now it just turns, so like I'm slowing down the hands when I realize that I get a little ahead of myself. So that's a good sign though.
All right, turn in later. Nice and smooth.
Exits are beautiful right now. I can trust the front end to do its job now.
Until we melt the left front tire and destroy it.
Yeah, right?
We can pull a half pound out of that left front.
Yeah. What's the pressure at?
26.1, 25.3, two fronts.
I
25.8.
can't go any lower on the outside. We can go up on the other side.
Good side.
Copy.
Might be a Raz machine up ahead of you.
Yes, yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike.
Come on back.
I hesitated a little bit there.
That's right. Yeah,
We had another. I think we're at on race fuel load, we're at a 205 flat and a perfect lap. Quali, we're a little bit less than that. I think we can get in the 204s on quali trim.
copy that. I can't see anything that you're asking the chassis to do that it's not responding to.
Yeah. Now I'm really comfortable with it. It's good.
Let's get the data coaches on it. Let's do some mobilize.
Yeah, right?
Eye in the sky. Let's get Snetterton back on it.
Where's the horsepower? It responds beautifully at turn in.
I'd say you cut through it.
What's that?
It was a bad joke for cutting the cheese.
We're on a roll. Oh, there's another one. Everything comes back to cheese. Oh, that's nice on exit there.
That looked good. That looked good. Sounded good too. Oh, speaking of sounding good, Greg and I were talking. He says, "Hey, can I hear the engine sounds in your headset?" I'm like, "We could do that." So he's like, "Sure." So they go through a couple things, a few settings, and now I've got engine noise, throttle application, a little bit of tire squeal, a little bit of brake noise coming through the headset. So as Greg and I were laughing about being immersed in it, and I don't have to wait for driver debrief, I'm literally sitting behind him, watching every hand and move and gesture. Greg just turned up the notch a little bit and gave me sound feedback as well.
Yeah, so he's basically listening to what I'm listening to on my headset right now with the engine noise. When I'm coaching drivers in here, it's very helpful for me as a coach from the outside to be able to hear what they're doing. all the audio comes through the headsets. We don't have like a surround sound. We do have surround sound. We just do not use it generally. So I have it set up so basically I could be coaching outside or being wearing Angela's headset, which is normally mine, and hear engine audio, which is really very helpful. I would like to do a quali run here. I think if we got enough time to do one, try that.
Right.
Maybe you have 5 minutes.
Okay.
So you got enough time for one quality.
All right.
It's almost 2 minutes a lap here.
Mm-hmm. I'll get at least one lap.
It takes 2 laps to get up to temp.
Let me just at least get a read on where we are with this. Try with that. We are in the race lobby. Yeah. Yes, we are.
Yeah, 100%. You're in it. 119 people registered. That's pretty high participation.
Wow, that's gonna be multiple splits, which is good
I mean,
odds for
it's-
us to be.
Everyone loves this place.
So it should be good odds. I will do that right now while I'm driving. That's good odds for us to make it into the top of the second split. As cool as it is to be in the top split, I usually get my butt handed to me. And I like winning, so I think being in the top of the second split would be a nice, healthy spot to be in, if not the whatever split it's going to be.
I feel like anything lower than the second split, we're just call them baby seals.
Yeah. Unless there's just that many participants. I can feel immediately how much faster this thing is without feeling it.
Not lugging around 90 pounds of fuel.
Yeah, exactly. Big thing I got to really hold myself to tonight is not creeping into corners or turning in early or driving shallow like we've kind of observed.
You have not exhibited that here. Perhaps you like this track.
Because of that, I think I'm much better here because I kind of know my marks much better. But I tend to, in a racing situation, just drive shallow because I'm so focused forward and, you don't have as much wherewithal necessarily as you would as in practice sessions. So I'm going to try to keep that a little bit sharper in mind.
I have not seen, but 5% of drivers never do that. Pretty normal. 95% of drivers will creep them in.
Yeah. Mustang feels like a cow. Yeah.
Have you ever seen
Admit
the aerodynamics of a cow?
I feel like you're going to show it to us, Garrett.
Oh, there is images online. There's an image online actually. I just came up on my feed the other day as well.
Someone did CFD on a cow.
Yes.
54.
Copy. Alright, let's see what I can do with a lap here.
Bad. It's not bad. Pretty good.
It's actually kind of surprising.
Makes sense. CFD and count.
So CFD, for anyone watching, is short for Computational Fluid Dynamics. It is the equivalent of simulating a wind tunnel in software. It's kind of like the first step you would do to anything you're going to measure aerodynamically before making a mock-up and putting it in a wind tunnel. So someone went through the effort of modeling a cow in 3D space and then running it through a digital wind tunnel.
I'm gonna have to call up on this and see if they got the hair. I don't think they did.
There you go, Greg.
Yeah, I see it.
Not as bad as I thought.
Oh, I love the high pressure of the top of the head there, downforce.
time.
Create more drag.
Same here. The first thing I was thinking was utterly refinement.
All right, that's going to put us
All right.
into the.
Don't mess up this lap. Nice job.
I'll take that this is a qualifying lap. Oh, thank this one.
You know the methane gas that comes out of a cow's butt. Somebody's doing the sonic boom or something after or something.
Oh no, that's the
Airfoil
but that's
versus
the
cow.
that's a cow upstream of airfoil.
All right, let's boogie over to our race session. Let's do this thing.
All right, so the good news, bad news is close the gap. You can drop the half second. Very nice. We always kid around. I know, Greg, you lived it with the F2000 guys. Top 10 cars covered by 1 second. Well, in iRacing, we're seeing the alien sector being covered by that half second, and you just tipped into it.
Yeah, I'm in alien territory in
A little
practice.
bit. In alien territory.
Yeah,
Nice job.
it's a nice place to be. I'll take that. I told you I'm closer to the aliens here. It's just the car. It's less me here than other places. It's not. I could always be better. I'm sure an alien in a crap setup could beat me in a good setup, but
We are in Jupiter after all.
there we go. I always thought that was weird when I traveled to Florida that they named a town after Jupiter.
Nelson's driving a
That's
cow.
bizarre.
Nelson just sent me a text. He just cow printed his car.
I'm sure
Pretty
there's a
good.
cow livery on Trading Paints.
The cow is more aerodynamic than the Jeep Wrangler.
Which comes as no surprise.
Does a cow make lift or downforce? Positive or
It
less?
seems to be making downforce around the head actually.
Just the head. The high pressure zone.
The head creates this light bit of downforce,
Right.
but other than that, it's very
Pretty
slippery.
What, the forehead?
Very neutral otherwise.
Ah,
I'd be concerned if it created lift.
probably a reason our airplanes don't look like cows.
Again, like Garrett picked out the udders, we would have thought it made a lot more drag, but apparently there's not enough airflow underneath between the legs and the body.
Ah. We are in presumably not the top split. There's 39 entries, 13 GTPs, 12 LMP2s, and 14 GT3s. The GT3 strength of field is a 2280, which is like 50 points under what my iRating is. So we're just above average in our class right now. So there should be a pretty even fight going on. Hoping the prototypes play nice is the only thing I ask for.
You mean like the hip check in the carousel?
Yeah, I don't want that. That would be great if
And then the other guy that passed you during practice and put 2 wheels in the dirt on the opposite side of where he was passing you?
Yeah. The night we've said this before. The nice thing with Road America for multi-class is that because the track is so big, we're not seeing the prototypes as frequently as on shorter tracks. But then again, there's more of them, so kind of what's that difference? All right, I guess we're just gonna go qualify here now. I got to do this for real. Any second now, iRacing. Any last words of wisdom here, anyone?
Yeah, don't over push. Leave a little bit of margin. Under watch perhaps.
I got to keep sharp and not melt under pressure.
Oh,
2 for 1.
I love that. That's actually better.
Sorry.
All I know is like nursery rhymes. Little Miss Muffet sat on the tuffet, eating her curds and whey.
This goes without saying, but I suddenly just want cheese, like just gratuitous amounts of cheddar.
Cheese. So the next theory is a light fuel load heading out. Qualities. Temperature at start finish is 158.
Yeah. Rubbing a bit more here than I would normally. Come on. Put the heat in.
So right there, you'd be punishing the tire. You'd have to negate that set for next session.
Oh, I know. Yeah, don't do that in real life. I can do that here, though.
Well, if you're up in the Northeast and snow and ice.
Yeah. I think we're already at 150 2 corners from the end.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if it takes into account like little tire decks for that if you're pushing.
I don't know. All right, let me get a run here.
All right, eyes up.
Let's do this thing. Not an ideal carousel, but I'll take it. About as good as any qualifying lap I've ever done, I think.
So you run its neck to it.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Yes! That's close to it. All right, one more.
Focusing on opening arc, turn it late.
Coming. No, that's it. Thought it was late. Let's make it up.
Smooth hands. Nice, there you go. Watch the pavement and carousel. Pick up your hands when you can. Now.
Oh, I love this
Nice
place.
start. Nice left, get up.
And I threw away how much in turn 1? Turn 3, rather. That'll buy me a little bit of breathing room over these guys. Is that valid?
Yep.
Yeah, it was. Cool. All right. Front row
High five,
starts.
Gregory. High five. Nice job.
I'll take it.
If any of this stuff is on the inside, doesn't it?
I don't know what pole position is here at Road America. I don't know if it's inside or outside.
I believe it's outside. So if anything, this might actually be ideal.
You might be right with that. And it also depends on where we are when the prototypes go green.
Exactly. Yeah. If we can at least get a good run to if we can get a good jump on the green, and we can get to the inside, we can definitely hold off first, and then it's just a matter of holding this guy in first place back. He's a couple tenths faster than us. He's seems to be on some serious rippers in qualifying, but
Yeah, that's.
I don't
Yeah.
know about
That's
his
insanity.
his race pace. So
How are we looking for fuel?
we are taking 45.3 liters at a stop, and we can refuel once we are under 9 under 9 liters. 9.68 to be precise.
Ooh, that's a lot of fuel. Okay.
Yeah, we're taking we need 100
There's a
liters to finish
small
this
fuel
race.
window. Yeah, that's a small fuel window. We're going to burn a lot.
Yeah.
I might tell you to, if we start driving here and that consumption number goes down, I will tell that to you live. I think the 4.18, well, we'll see. I'll track that number and we can adjust, but I would set it to be that by default. And naturally, we're going to take left side tires only.
Well, of course. Nelson says good luck.
Good luck,
Yeah.
Nelson.
Good
Thanks,
luck to
Nelson.
you, Nelson.
Likewise.
We never
your
just
cow.
tire
And
pressure.
Mr. Raz, I don't know if you guys are in the same session here. I would imagine you are pretty. Are you in the session, Nelson?
It seems like Raz is in a different session, actually.
I'm gonna try to keep the cow off the grass. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck with that. It's also a Mustang. Mustangs also want grass, so
No, it wants crowds.
Road America draws crowds, so that's also an issue.
The good news is, like, most of the there's a lot of straightaways, so you have crowds on both sides, so it should just balance out. You should be like neutral, you know.
That's true.
No
So,
P2s in your race? Lucky you. Dang.
but to answer your question,
Oh,
Garrett, we are on the inside, yes.
Perfect. That's actually ideal.
Oh no, I'm sorry. We're on the inside, but we're on a row behind.
Oh.
Wait, hold on.
Why does the GT3 leader grid
row in front
next
of
to the
us.
LMP2? And
Well, no, that's
interesting.
well. Either way, I'm gonna start beside him. Yeah, it's just funny how they grid us. They have to fix these multi-class start things. Like they have to split all prototypes go together and then all GTs go together. Like they have to have a better way to do this.
You know, the precursor to cheese is cow.
Yeah. Which came first, cheese or cow? Pretty sure the answer is cow. That doesn't work both directions. Cows don't come out of
Well, I
cheese.
mean, you also make goat cheese, you know, so the goat might have come before the cow, so therefore the cheese technically could have come before the cow. We don't exactly know.
I got to corner weight the cow. I got to corner balance the cow.
Full vintage McLaren chrome livery.
Good luck. Have fun.
Thank you, sir.
Breathe. You got it.
Thank you, sir. Good luck to Nelson and Mr. Raz. What's this? All right, we're all set with our fuel and tire calculations.
Yep.
All right. So we're probably going to be somewhere out of Canada corner when we go green. Presumably. Between probably Billy Mitchell, Canada corner, something like that when we go
Yep.
green. So I might have a shot at 14 if I can stay beside him and at turn 1, depending on how this goes.
Yep.
I don't want to burn any more fuel than I have to. Much as I'd love to heat tires.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably just not worth trying to heat your tires. Because in 2 laps, you're already at 180 in the left side, so
Yeah.
you'll
They'll
have to
come up
operate
fast.
very, very fast.
Yeah.
Especially if you push, right?
All right. DTPs are at the kink. Fun. Not often I get to start on the front row.
Green. Just kidding. Whew, there's a long lap.
It is a long lap. DTPs are Billy Mitchell.
Yep. His heater's gone to 14.
All right, we're going to be at or...
We're getting ready for green.
Oh, he's just going super early.
Yeah, he's going. Let's stay at top.
Okay.
And that's not cool. Green.
Yeah, that's why this is messed up.
We got a great lead on everybody else.
Good.
Yeah. The
No
good
one else
thing
had
is that
any
you-
idea it was just coming.
Yeah. Good thing is you followed the leader, you opened up a little bit of a gap.
Shame on me for sleeping, but it's not how these starts are supposed to work, but he didn't break any
Yeah.
rules, so...
Yeah, we're pretty close to him. We're farther away from everybody else, so I'm not too worried.
We'll be fine. I'll catch him.
Yeah, let's just warm our tires up, give him hell, you know?
Yep.
That's all we can really do.
That's copy. And
Got a
real
good,
grass.
Yeah, I see that. That's a big breathing room behind. I'm going to focus forward.
1 second behind.
Gonna breathe in the kink this time. For some safety.
150.
Feel comfortable. Man, he's fast.
Yeah, he's got pace.
He is maximizing track limits like a rally car driver. It's pretty insane.
Yeah, no, even watching him out here, he's leaving nothing on the table. It's very impressive, actually.
I give him hell. Have a couple laps to breathe before prototypes make it a bit more complicated.
Craft on turn 1 inside.
Say that one more time.
You can use one of the grass turn 1 inside.
Got it. Timing and tad.
Yeah, man, you got this.
Raguda.
We're good. Did you get that cheese joke, guys? Yeah, it's not laughing. You Chiefs never have a sense of humor.
There's a better grass usage there.
Sorry, I was laughing at the Gouda joke. We got character practice. He's about to lose his cookies. Great job. Focusing for 186 tire temp. And we're going to do some pressures. But
That's okay. Oh, right on brake pressure. Damn it, Greg.
You're fine, you're fine. Plenty room behind.
Knock on wood, but there's no carnage yet anymore in this race.
Nice.
Thank you.
Keep right on.
I'm feeling good.
Track. Turn 1 looks good.
Perfect.
I think you could take some of the turn 2 curbing as well. Great.
Inside?
Yep, inside again.
Got it. Use more at 6, I'm seeing, or excuse me, 7 too.
Copy that.
Man, that guy's flying up ahead.
Yeah.
Got nothing for him. Okay. Car feels awesome.
Looks real good. Looks real good.
Prototypes are going to start complicating things this lap.
Nice lap. Nice smooth hands.
And forward.
Got a GTP, 2 seconds out.
Copy.
One second out.
Perfect.
Right side. Another one 1 second back. Gonna come down the right side as well.
Yep. We're both gonna get here
One
in
more.
time.
He's on top of you. Going right side. You're clear. One more. Seconds out. P-car, 1 second out.
Copy.
Right on top of us. Left side.
Got it.
One more. 2 more, rather. Right on top of us. Left side. Right side, now left. One more. Right on top of us. Really aggressive. Right
Please
side.
don't hit me.
Right side. Right side. Left side. One more. Left side. Forcing his way. One more.
Sorry.
One more again.
Left side.
Wow, this is chaotic. About what I expected.
Like, good thing is you're pretty much done. That was the whole deal.
I need more ice. I couldn't. It's hard trying to drive while looking at your rear view. I'm trying to like bounce back and forth as much as I can.
1 second out. Two of them. 1 second out. Right on top of us. Left side.
Yep.
First one's clear. Second one on top of you now. Left side. Clear. Jesus, give us 15 minutes downtime, and I guess I gotta make up for it somehow.
That's good.
Okay. Gap behind is about the same. Leader got away a little bit.
That's a copy. You're looking at that.
Okay.
Kid's an alien. It's good.
Tire's definitely going away a little bit.
Yeah, we're holding a 200-degree left front.
Copy. Especially left front more than anything.
Yeah.
Rears feel okay so far.
Can we go back to this setup? I want to get the tire temperatures better. Didn't you say that driving Road America multi-class would be pretty nice? This is a good race. You're not much going on behind you.
I thought there would be carnage here, but you know,
It's strung out enough that everybody's got their own position on such a big track.
Well, we
I don't
got
know what's going on.
on.
copy. I don't know what's going on behind me, but I'm just seeing those stragglers. So
Midfield and GT3 seem really compressing each other. That's probably a pretty crazy race back there.
yeah, I'm sure it is.
P2s are also all bunched up too, so I'm sure they'll
That'll
have.
be fun.
Also, GTP right on top of us.
Copy.
It's coming up on us now. Going. Not sure yet. Hold. He's gonna pass us on the right side. Just drive your line. And we're clear.
Oh, okay. LMP2s are going to be here this lap.
Yep, about a minute or so.
No.
What's that?
LMP2s have a lot of traffic to cut through.
Yeah.
You got about like 30 seconds before they come up on top of us.
So Garrett, we can take fuel under 9.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Under 960 liters, we can take fuel.
All right, we're still a few laps away from that. Probably 3 at least.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
B2 field is approaching 4 seconds out.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's like we were saying, the P field's going to approach clear, then we'll be in pit stop. With
Yeah. Trying 3rd and 4th there. I feel like 4th is a little faster, and it's got the mid-range.
Oh, we got B2 second back.
Copy.
Easy.
Copy. He's got some breathing room on 2nd place, right?
Yes, sir. He's about on top of us. He's going right side.
Copy.
You're clear. Next car is 3.5 seconds back.
Copy. "30 minutes to go."
We got 2 P2s, 1 second out.
Together?
Yes, together.
Copy.
They are racing each other. Right on top of us. Going right side.
Copy.
Close them. And you are clear. Next one is 3 seconds out.
Big toe, double toe.
Double toe, bumper tag up front.
Fireworks from them.
P2, 1.5 seconds out.
Copy.
Red top of us.
Copy. He's going to be fast here. I'm going to stay shallow.
Left side. Moving on outside and you're clear.
Man, he left me.
Right side. Next car, 3 seconds out again.
Copy.
One second out, another P2.
Copy.
Half second. He's right on top of us. Gonna hit the right side. Or he's almost gonna hit us.
Saw that.
It's like, okay, dude, you're
Yeah.
5 seconds away from the next dude. No reason to almost slam into us. P2, 1 second back.
Copy.
Right on top of us. Gotta
Okay.
take the right side here.
Yep.
And clear. Next one is 4 seconds out.
Come on, dude. Just wait for the snap.
Yeah, snap hook.
Do you have that white button programmed yet?
I do.
1.5 seconds.
Give me a second, I'll hit it.
P2, 1 second out.
Here it goes. Copy.
I think that was bothering Angela. He was scratching my monitor.
There's a bug.
P2, second out. Left side. Okay, left side no.
It's twice in the carousel. You got to hold the inside line. You got to go to the dirty side.
Yeah, I'm greedy. I get to decide
No.
what they get.
It was perfect timing. No good.
Yeah.
You got plenty of breathing room for now. No P cars coming up anytime soon. One straggler who was in the pits for a while coming up on us, but still got plenty of time.
That's the question then. When do we pit?
Right, no.
Too early right now. Next lap would be as early as possible.
Yeah, so next lap would be as early as possible.
If we can only go one lap longer than that. Oh, there's not much of a decision. It's next lap
There's not
or
really
the lap
Yeah.
after.
So nice.
Stop now.
If
I
we
might
go,
go a lap.
let's go 2 laps. Let's go to this lap and then one more, because by that time we had the P car field really rolling up on top of us.
Yes.
So I think that'd be a good idea. That's our best option here.
I totally agree with that.
I would go one lap.
You would or you would not?
I would go.
Why is that?
You want to come out right?
That's true. They're going to be right on us when we at the end, by the end of this lap. Well, let's see. It's true.
Paused.
It'll be good.
They're pretty strung out now.
Got a GTP, 3 seconds out.
Okay. Yeah, I think this looks like it might be the end of this lap. And it's going to be a lot of fuel, so it's going to be a long stop.
Yeah, I'm using that in my head.
Yeah, hey,
A lot of fuel, won't stop.
I agree with
Look
Angelo.
at my-
They're actually we're gonna come out in the P car field if we go another lap.
Yep.
Left side.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, I don't do pit stop. So if it's screwed up, I'll take the blame.
I do, but I don't have all my strategy real quick in
Uh,
front of me. But
Got the helmet today. You get to drive. You don't get to
yeah, I
drive.
don't. I have the steering wheel, not the laptop today.
That's kind of funny, folks. Is Greg's doing the math in his head sometimes as he's driving, and I'm amazed because he just kicks back into what he normally does back here as well.
That's all second nature, so like that's happening without whether I want it or not to. I say it's kind of split difference, but I say we box now.
Yeah, it's box now. We'll miss a
And
home to the
remember,
P-car field.
if worse comes to worse, my fault.
Looks like a lot of the GTs behind me are doing the same thing.
They don't really have much choice.
Yeah.
And remember, no
Ferrari.
burnouts.
Yep. Ferrari behind me is the car I'm racing.
That's a copy.
Race
Leader's
suit
still
looks
moving.
sick.
Go, go, go.
Here on the Ferrari. Still the same gap.
Yep.
Muy bien.
Shake and bake. Let's get this thing.
All right, boys, let's finish strong.
That's right.
Cold tires, 112, left side.
Copy. Full tires.
Deep wrap, rigid
Cold
tires.
tires.
They feel cold. Don't think we lost any time there.
Got a GTP, 2 seconds back.
Copy.
Second out.
Copy.
Steady car for Ferrari to jump 5.
Cool. Thanks.
Right side.
Copy. That's where the tires are. Come on, baby. Yeah, already starting to feel good.
Still chilly, 144.
A little wussy lift there in the kink. I don't think I needed it.
We need to err on safety. You did fine.
Yeah.
We got a GTP, 2 seconds back.
Copy. Let's see where this leader comes up. How is the leader that far ahead? Oh, there's no way. 13 seconds in front of me?
He's stretched a little bit.
I don't know.
He
He isn't.
but it's just like
Did he not stop yet?
Not yet.
Oh, he's not the leader.
Yeah, he's the guy who inherited the lead.
Correct. I don't, maybe a Porsche is going long or something right now. I don't know how that's totally possible. Yeah, he hasn't stopped yet.
Michael Poe was the fast kid before 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's 12 seconds ahead, which is still a bit far, but
He's 1 second out. I go fight
Yep.
position.
I see him. Just stay far right.
Left side. First one's clear. Second one is clear.
Danger.
One more. Left side. 2 of them. Left side.
Not close enough there, Chief. Not you. Talk to them.
Yeah, I figure. 2 seconds back. GCP.
Copy.
Good. 1 second out. GTP.
On the brake bias on that chute, I think maybe we might click a little bit
side.
to the front.
Hold. Clear.
Towards the front?
Yeah. A little bit butt wiggle at 8 coming down the chute there.
That was a light touch in the grass that copy. I sometimes touch the grass in turn 8 on the way in, and it just does that wiggle.
Okay.
One second.
So
That's not biased.
GTP and P2.
danger, I'm out.
That's okay.
Right top of us. Going to the right side. Both of them. First one's clear, second one's betting.
Copy. BMW we just passed, so now it's just me and Michael again. He's way out front. Top times, we're about where everyone else is, close.
Yeah, back in second place.
Yeah, no.
Poe's back in first as well, dang.
We're 2 seconds
He's still
longer than
got
Michael. Yeah, I see that. He's boogieing.
I don't think he's turning
Man
really
has
long.
wheels.
What do you say, Angela?
He turned 2:04.5s all day long. You know, half second a lap, 22 laps in.
Yeah, that's that math. Feel the right side tire's getting a little tired. No pun intended.
Make a cheese joke, please, next time.
Something cheese wheel.
It works.
So in 2018, I was working with a Mercedes GT3 team at Daytona for the 24. We were in the wee hours of the morning. I'm talking 4, 5, 6 a.m. Copy. 4, 5, 6 a.m. We're with all of our superstars on the team that we're working with. Team owners asleep. We're just jamming. Everything's kind of steady state management. Yep. We have a great spotter that we worked with out here, Jonathan George. One of the best driver coaches and spotters in the biz.
Top of us, right side.
All of a sudden, he and our driver in the car start meowing at each other over the radio. GTP there, right? Meow. I just meow back and forth on the radio for like an hour.
Yeah. Somebody needed to stay away.
Yeah. Yep.
Love it.
Right. Meow.
That's beautiful.
I love Super Troopers.
God, I love it.
14 minutes to go.
Is it bad when you're telling that story? I somehow expected you to loop cheese into it.
I mean, I know you're expecting that, but that story does not involve cheese.
That's pretty Gouda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
starting to get pretty tired of it. Joe's gonna stink.
There we are. Mickey cheese.
I like it.
While we're doing all this fondue over here, thank you for everybody who has recently subscribed or is tuning into the Chicane Club. So we're doing metrics and analytics earlier. Just wanted to give a shout out for all the viewers that are out there. We do appreciate you guys stopping by with us every Wednesday night.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining, guys. Looking like 6 laps to go.
Somebody bring up the cheese chart, please. We're out of cheese jokes.
What does ChatGPT have to say?
Yeah, no.
Do they not count?
On his phone.
Ah.
For it sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Rears are getting a little tired, especially the right sides. Be
Yeah.
expected.
Expected. That's the pure dag. Taps are fine.
Feeling like they're in 8, especially.
GTP, 4 seconds back.
Clean up the carousel, a little messy there.
I'm just gonna say you just started to drive a little bit shallow. Micros.
Trying to make cheese puns. Copy. Shut up and focus here for the finish. Copy.
Left side,
Yeah.
getting aggressive. One more, second out.
Ferrari's about 1.5 back right now, steady state, so just gotta keep jamming here. Gotta leave a little more on the tires.
Turn Bree, you can use a little bit more inside curb.
Okay.
Two seconds, P2. Two of them. They're battling. First and second place.
That's just, yeah, putting 1 inch of tire on the grass there.
Alright, 1 second now, P2s.
Still see his twitch on the downshift too.
Yeah.
A little bit of twitch on the down. Danger close.
Right side.
Copy.
One more.
Don't go through in the kink. Don't go through in the kink.
Oh my god, right side. He ate the grass, like, on the turn in the kink. 1 second out, P2.
Copy.
Jesus Christ. Good God. Right on top of us.
Copy.
No chill. Left side. 1 second out, P2. Right on top of us. Going right side.
Okay.
1 second, P2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on top of us.
Copy.
Right side. One more. 3 seconds. 2 seconds.
Toes in my feet are falling asleep.
Closing fast, P2.
Copy.
1 second out.
Yep. I see him.
Right on top of us. He's gonna take the left side, be careful.
Yep.
Two seconds, P2.
Off tracks here. ES.
2 seconds out. 1 second out.
Oh,
What on top of
go,
us?
go, 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 go. Thank you.
1 second out.
A little safety breathe for the
What
arrow.
on top of us?
Yep.
Right side. One more. Right on top of us. Watch your right. Right side. Clear. Next P2 is 6 seconds out.
Take a breath, guys. Nice job, Garrett. Nice job, Greg.
Yeah. You did a great job, Garrett. Thank you. It's so helpful here.
That was spot on, both
They
of you guys.
are being
Very good.
wild.
Yeah. I think we're looking at 4 to go.
Seconds.
Car still feels good.
1 second out.
Losing rear is a little
Right,
tired. Copy. 6 and 8. The tires are
Left side.
feeling it for sure.
Yeah, copy that.
2 of them. 1 second out. GTP and P2.
Yep.
Right on top of us. Both of them left side.
Big lift, yep.
You cut a line there. I'll clear for 7 seconds.
I would have let
GTP.
them through, but
Yeah, they have no patience.
no. We're running for P whatever. I'm fighting for P2 here.
The GTP is 2nd place, and the other guy's 9th place. So yeah,
Well, that was all why.
it's feels need to be so aggressive.
The LMP2 is the one that was could have done better. The GTP was fine.
Yeah, GTP put it pretty safe there, but 1.5 seconds out. GTP.
Copy.
Right top of us. Right side.
Copy.
2 more. 1 second out.
Come on, guys, go, 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 go.
Right side.
Don't hit me.
Yeah, they're getting.
I'm giving
way-
all the room in the world.
Yeah, they're trying to get a toe, but it's like, dude, you're not getting much toe off a GT3 considering your closing distance. Like, the fast you close that distance, like, they're being ridiculous. They're scraping by with nothing. For realistically nothing at all.
I haven't had any 0x's with them yet, but
It's getting scary. We only have a little bit left to go. So it's just.
aliens.
There should be past. There shouldn't be any more passing by. There's 3 guys. There's 4 prototypes left to pass us by the end of this race, and that's it. So realistically, our chances of getting a 0x one of them or having an incident is very low. Got a GTP. 1 second out. Right top of us.
Overall leader is Canada Corner, and got 2 more laps.
He's going right side. That was unnecessary.
That guy seemed kind to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
It just seemed very tight there. No reason to try to pass through 7 seconds off the next guy. Gonna trim their line off there. P2, 1 second out. Right on top of us. Gonna take the right side.
I closed the door on him on purpose.
GTP, 1 second out. closing fast. Gonna take right side. And we are just about clear at GTPs. We got 2 more left.
Copy.
And then we don't have to worry about them for the rest of the race. I got a GTP, 1 second out. Right on top of us, left side.
Yep.
1 more GTP to pass us, and we don't have to worry about any of them anymore.
Copy.
He is 3.5 seconds out. Two seconds to smooth sailing. One and a half seconds.
I see him back there.
1 second. He's right on top of us. Right side. And we are clear of any GTPs.
All right, let me jam here. For the last couple, I don't want to throw anything away.
Yep, copy that.
G3 is still inside 2 seconds. I believe we're coming to the white. Yes, white flag, 1 to go. Looks like there is a battle for P3. They're within half a second of each other.
Yeah, looks like it. They're just running through the background, seeing who's fighting who. They are not far behind. Not saying don't mess up, but don't mess up.
Loud and clear. There's going to be a lunge of Canada corner between those two.
That's where I'd do it.
You got to with GT3. Nope.
Well, the
All
guy's
right.
just holding back. I think he's just like accepted. He's getting shot. He's getting kind of nervous. I think he's accepted. Never mind. He's making the launch now.
Oh,
It didn't work though. It didn't work. He fell behind in the exit. Oh,
it's a Ferrari. All right, that's 2. Is that
That
Is
is
that
our
two-
second place in 2
in a
weeks.
row? In 2 weeks.
That's go, Greg. I'd love to see it.
It's been a solid couple weeks for us with the McLaren boys.
Finally
Is-
making
As much as the start of the season was terrible, the last, I think, 4 or 5 weeks have all been top 5 finishes.
I just care award for the weekend.
Yeah, Garrett, you get a lot of credit for that today.
Did a great job on the calls.
That was good. Oof.
And tire pressure.
absolutely
that was my
fantastic
gripe.
race.
I forgot to do tire pressure.
This job, that's okay. I think that none of them were high, so Honestly,
I
nice
don't
job.
know.
Nice job, Samuel on the Ferrari, holding on to 2 seconds for P3 the whole time there. That was good.
Good run.
That
Good run.
was very competitive. It was
That
a
was
lot of
honestly
fun.
very competitive. And
The
I
first
no,
like 15 minutes were kind of very boring, but after that, it got a little bit interesting with the prototypes.
yeah, I
Uh,
had nothing for the leader
TJ and
either.
I are looking at
Yeah,
Michael
I
Poe,
hate
and
to
we're
say it,
thinking
nothing we could have
sniper.
done would have gotten him.
What's that, Angelo?
We're thinking Michael Poe's new nickname is Sniper. I don't think he missed. I don't think he missed a lot.
He's
He was,
shooting real straight, that's for sure.
that was really good for him. Oof.
Wow.
I know my heart rate wasn't very. When did I hit 120? Was that during the race?
I think at the beginning of the race, when the GTPs were a little bit like ballistic.
Mhm.
Other than that, you averaged 95. You were just
I mean, I worked for it. Like,
very
I'm not.
calm.
I know it's low-ish relative heart rate, but like, I definitely worked for it. It makes me just put in perspective. We had Wayne in here, and he hit 170, 173 on Saturday. I don't think I've gotten within 40 of that yet.
I mean,
So
he was saying he gets in the 200s at home. It's just like I'm worried for him if he's
Not
getting
saying
into the
jog or something,
200s.
but I think you got to do something.
yeah, so that's a P2 finish for us, our second in 2 weeks, which is very cool. 76 iRating points, so now I'm in the 24s, I think, for the first time ever. I picked up 3 incident points. All of them were off tracks. I want to say turn 3 and maybe 1 at Billy Mitchell or Canada corner, just on exiting. I think are kind of BS anyway. So I picked up a good safety rating also. I'm almost at 4.0. Not that I need to rank up any higher, but it's nice to have a higher safety racing rating. And 124 points. I think that's my biggest single points haul all season. And I felt like I definitely worked for it.
It
So
definitely is.
that's really good. So I'm really happy with that. Let's see
Stellar.
how that was another solid one, which we needed to capitalize on. So let's see how that does for us in championship. So overall in GT3 in the IMSA iRacing series, I'm 405. I'll take compared to all these crazy aliens. In Division 2, which is my division, I am 142. And then in Division 2 Florida, I am 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why they don't give you the number. They just rank you still by your division. So that's cool. And we're still with 1 point off of Edgar for P5. And then P4 is pretty far away. So maybe we can pick up.
Yeah, we might be able to pick him.
Pick that up. Let's look at overall in the state of Florida. I'm not going to count that. Probably 10 or 12 or something. And then look where Mr. Raz is. He's only a couple
Look
off
at
of
that.
us. He's only 3 off of us. Way to
I
go,
just saw
buddy.
that. Way to go, Mikey.
Yeah. Way to go, guys. That's solid. He's in Division 5. Is he? Let's see. Where is Mike in Division 5? He's got to be kicking butt in there. He's
Does he
got to
have a
be
day
on.
job?
Dang.
I'll let him answer that question.
P7.
Nice.
So he is P7 in Division 5, all clubs, and then he's got to be the. There's
Badass.
only one in front of him, so he's P2 in Division 5 in Florida. So he might come out with, and then he's only 40 points, 46 points away. So Mike might win his division. I hope you're paying attention to that, Mike. That's a big deal.
Insane. Yeah.
That's a big deal, dude. That's great. So, all right, good stuff. So, looking ahead to next week, to anyone in the United States, we all know that next week is Turkey Day, Thanksgiving. So we're going to be out of town, Daphne and I. So we will not be participating next week at Monza as much as I would like to. It is saving me the $14.95 from having to buy the track. Not that I'm afraid of it, because I would totally do it, but I will be 1,200 miles away from the sim and not able to do it. So we will be returning for the final race of the season, December 3rd at Daytona. So who wants to see a preview of that? Yes,
Let's
no.
come back and avenge our
You familiar with the place?
past loss.
I think we've brought this one up before. I think yes, I think I am familiar with the place. The thing I want to see. Oh, see, this is what I wanted to see. This is going to be an evening into night session. No rain, but 7:40 p.m., which if they're doing this correctly, 7:40 p.m. in the end of January when the 24 is dark. So I would love to do this race in the dark. It'll be fun.
That's an ace and its speed.
Yeah. What do we have with jokes with cheese and Daytona? I don't even. The only cheese they have there is Cheese Whiz, or nacho cheese or something.
Waffle House.
They're not even as dignified with their cheese as Wisconsin is. Waffle House. That's not even. That's cheese with a Z.
I mean, let's be fair. In that area, what is dignified?
Not much. Sorry, Daytona. It's the truth.
Oh,
Love
yeah. I hate to say it.
Anyone who's ever been there would not disagree.
Most dignified thing.
The track is the best thing about Daytona. Am I allowed to say that out loud?
Excuse me. Did not everybody go there for their college career?
I didn't.
Okay.
The surf ain't too bad.
Surfing's good.
Surfing ain't too bad.
Surf-
You can drive on the
Teachers
beach. That's cool.
That's tough.
And there's a racetrack there.
So you get the feet stuck in the sand. And,
Yeah.
you can sit there and wish you had the money to drive on track. Lovely.
Pit lane's nice and slippery. Be careful. Exiting.
Yeah.
Be careful. Especially at
There's-
night. Chilly, there's a little dew out.
There is a braking zone in pit lane. So I just picked our Angela. I just picked our Road America setup.
Yeah.
Baseline. I know we're gonna definitely want to rub on this thing a good bit. Were you with us last time we did Daytona with the Mercedes when we got taken out in lap 5?
I'm thinking.
Was that Mercedes or the or was that the Ferrari? I think it's the Ferrari we got.
It was the Mercedes. We didn't have the Ferrari at Daytona.
Yes. Yes.
Shane was with us for that one. I'd love to get him back for.
No,
Yeah.
because one we had the Ferrari. 'Cause I
Oh.
remember you did the makeup race because you got screwed over, and then you got screwed over again in the makeup race.
Go back and look at the video. I can promise you it's Mercedes.
Yeah.
Because this is the place where Mercedes is. Yeah, Shane just got done with Baja 1000 over the weekend, so he's probably still recovering from that.
Live Ferrari 296 GT3
It
Daytona
was the
iRacing. Special guest and Rolex 24-hour winner Shane Lewis.
It was the Ferrari?
Yes, it was.
It still doesn't feel right to me. Okay, I mean, you're right. I swore it was the Mercedes. That's why we wanted Shane there.
I think we tried getting him for that race, but he was out of town for something. So we had to get him for the Ferrari.
Miscounted the stripes there. I was off by 1.
What? Is it blind going into turn 1?
Blind? I just wasn't looking.
Really? Where you're supposed to turn in?
Turn in, no. The braking point I use is the white stripes on the ground. You count to the end of the third one. And whether you start and brake at the beginning of the third one or the end of the third one is how aggressive you're being. So Daytona is one of these funny tracks. The way I always look at this is it's not difficult if you know where to be and what to look for and what to do. It's not complicated. It's just not traditional, the racing line everywhere. And the setup is not traditional. Like, you don't tune the setup of the car for what goes on the infield. You just try not to make it suck in the infield. And what you do is try to make it fast here, and the bus stop, and the braking zone. So the braking into the bus stop and the braking into turn 1. That's really the 3 things you should be focusing on for lap time, not what it feels like in the infield. Unless it doesn't matter.
Explode on the way into turn 1.
Yeah, in real life, it's all about taking care of your tires and making sure you don't die. The one thing I will say now, having driven Daytona, I'm sure I talked about this last time. Garrett and I drove Daytona about a year ago now, which, by the way, we have to go driving again soon, dude. We drove here in the M235i street car with about 400 horsepower. It's crazy. Is it the third? No, it's the 4th stripe of brake. That's what it is. In real life, we were braking at the 3rd stripe. GT3 and iRacing we can do full stroke.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say that the G load on the body in the banking, even though it's flat out, is pretty serious. Every time and whenever I drive Daytona or any banking now, I can just, even though I'm not physically feeling the G load through the seat, we've got motion and I can feel the haptic stuff, but we're not feeling the sustained cornering loads. Whenever I drive it now, my brain is just like, I just feel my neck tightening up, anticipating it.
My torso, personally, I
Yeah.
really felt it. I felt like my stomach was getting pushed down. It was a really strange feeling at first. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I can feel it every time. Even when I watch now, I can like imagine that feeling. It's really funny.
Yeah.
I love this place.
Yeah, it's really good. I don't remember what was fast here when we ran. Can you look through that video from last season and see what we did in qualifying with the Ferrari? I want to say a 44. I feel like a 44 is faster than a GT3. They do have the bioluminescence motion in that. Yeah, that's cool. That's true. Daytona, that's cool. Never seen that in person.
Okay. Good. Good.
I don't know, Angelo. What do you see here?
Really fast is a 145.9.
Oh, you mean
It's like
how I did a 145.9? I just did a
I'm just,
45.9.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just using your laps to get it reactivated on track, as opposed to sitting in a place where I can't see all this.
I mean, we'll definitely be
You like-
faster than that.
Horseshoes.
Yeah. Horseshoes are just, you're just trying to survive through them.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm surviving this.
We can definitely do something asymmetrical. But we're not concerned about blowing tires out, so.
Right?
The other thing, Angela, if we have time, we can mess around with. What we would do in real life is you put a lot of packer, you reduce the bump gap on the front end a lot, and then you open it up in the rear. So you prop the front of the car up when it gets onto the downforce, and the rear just continues to compress, which de-rakes the car and the rear wing, and pulls all the downforce off of the rear of the car at speed. We have less drag. So you can make use of it in the infield, and then when we're over 100 miles an hour in the banking, just drop away.
That's spot on.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fascinating.
Ferrari Challenge, GT3s, LMP3s, we all did that.
As you were saying before with the rake of the chassis, which you lift and drag, you know, and having all your data and stuff, cockpots and things, you knew what the attitude of the chassis was in the banking. So you know you can tune for that with your packer gap and your packers, bump runners. Basically, you just prop the car up to where you needed it, so you can full send it.
Yeah. The other thing we should definitely play with is dampers too. I want to be able to use more of the curbing at the bus stop, which is a bit rough. Probably some high speed.
Mild compared to now.
Yeah. Definitely feels twitchy over some of the bumps.
Yep, copy that. Should I get Brian Sussman to be like, you can't use the curve. Open up the high speed. Remember?
Yeah, right.
I think he was one of the first ones that saw it. He was watching.
Yeah. Still going faster here. The thing I don't understand with the McLaren, am I supposed to shift when I see the blue LEDs or the blue and red LEDs? Because the notes for the setup of the scene do not make that abundantly clear.
Really?
Yeah. Gave up a little bit of time there. But anyways, let's start wrapping up.
Next one?
Yeah. That's Daytona. I'll talk through in more detail what it is to turn a lap here next time. because I know it in very high detail. But anyways, thanks for joining us tonight, guys. My name's Greg De Giorgis. I'm the founder and CEO here at the Chicane Club, South Florida's elite sim racing social club. So we've got a pair of these lovely CXE Motion Pro 2 sims, full motion. Oh, going deep into one. Still managed to recover. Full motion, 77-inch screens, running in 120 frames per second. Beautiful image I'm looking at. Is it overkill? You're gosh darn right it is. But it is one really cool experience to drive in here. If you're a social member, you come out and you do recreational stuff with us. They start at just $175 a month. We do multiple events per month. For example, tomorrow night we've got one of our racer nights where we're doing a workshop on running the McLaren 570S GT4 at Interlagos. And then the rest of the month, everyone's allowed to schedule appointments, come in, drive at their leisure, and then we give out prizes at the end of the month to those drivers. We've also do a lot of one-on-one training with drivers, whether you're racing in real life, IMSA, Porsche Club, SRO, you name it. We do a lot of one-on-one training with guys racing in real life, as well as a handful of people who just are looking to get faster in the sim because they enjoy it or they want to get competitive in the sim racing world itself. So if you want to learn more, check out our Instagram. Obviously, you're already on our YouTube and or our Twitch, but make sure to check out our Instagram, our website, our LinkedIn. Follow along with everything that we do. So, as always, we couldn't do this without the unending support of all of our partners. We have great relationships with all of them. Yes, some of them pay me to say nice things about them, but it's only because they actually do nice things and I'm not having to fabricate anything. They truly are some awesome partners. So, Southway Capital, they're our business partners in this venture here. They helped make all of this a reality. I've been saying it for a long time. Can't take the wraps off it yet, but there is some cool stuff coming in the next 6 to 12 months regarding the Chicane Club and our future. So that part's going to be fun. Decipher Technologies, doing the best cybersecurity and IT support here in West Palm Beach, as well as in the Denver, Colorado area. Boutique high-end businesses, luxury homes, and anything in between. They've done a lot of improvements here at our shop on the networking side, cybersecurity side, yeah, they do it for a lot of their customers. Top-notch AAA business. Sawbelts, always covered in all their gear as I drive here tonight. Everything I'm touching right now is Sawbelt. So I'm sitting in the Sawbelt GT pad seat, driving with my TG 10.1 boots, which are fantastic for driver feel. I've got their, TB 10.1 shoes, their TG 10 gloves that I'm wearing here tonight, and we've got their 2-inch harnesses as well. Is it overkill to have FIA rated fireproof driving gear in your sim? Some people say yes. I disagree. I think it's cool. And we do a lot of real-world driving and coaching, so it's great to have the ergonomics from a real car that everyone's familiar with to work with in here. But if you're not concerned with anything being fireproof or the same as what you have in a real car, you should go check out the Sawbelt Sim Racing product line. They've got a set of gloves, chassis, seats. They're adding all sorts of sim products all the time, so make sure to go give them a follow and check out their stuff. Rocky's Ultimate Garage. I don't know if we've going to take the wraps off of what we're doing with them just yet. I think we just have to just do a photo shoot when it really comes down to it. But Rocky's Ultimate Garage doing the best wheels, tints, PPF, wraps, detailing, and luxury car sales right here in West Palm Beach, Florida, right off of Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. So if you've got a supercar, sports car, SUV, race car, vintage car, anything like that, if you want it wraps, tinted, PPFs, anything like that, you got to bring it over there. As well as if you're looking for a new sports car. I know they've got a bunch of Porsches in there right now. I think I saw on their Instagram a beautiful 992 GT3 in Miami blue. They're getting cleaned up right now. Reach out to Rocky directly if you want to reach out to them. Send us an email at info@thechicane.club, and I will give you Rocky's personal number. Just tell them that we sent you from over here. VBox. Love VBox motorsports products. Been using them for a long time before I was ever in the sim racing business. We use all their stuff in our real world race cars. If you go to an IMSA paddock, you check out all the cars there, what they're using for video and data capture. 90% of them are using V-Boxes, and the other 10% wish they were. And that's why we've been a dealer of their products, a big supporter of theirs for a long time. On the sim side, we use the V-Box sim pack for their blue OLED lap timer. I realize you guys can't quite see it on the camera view up there. But it allows us to capture all of our center screen video and all driver telemetry for very easy, comfortable, intuitive video and data analysis using V-Box's circuit tools, which is the same software package you would use if you're doing it at an IMSA weekend with a real race car. So their stuff is very solid. Jason from Captain's Chair Coaching, giving me the best business, professional, and life coaching around, keeping me pointed in the right direction. If you're high-functioning professional, you feel like you got to get more out of yourself, your company, your life, whatever it is, you got to reach out to Jason. He's fantastic. It's not snake oil. It's been a huge world of difference for me. Chicane Club only exists because of the support Jason's given me over many years. So, Hanze Suspension, saving the best for last. Angelo, thank you for joining us as always, giving us race engineering support with all this. Angelo and Hanze Suspension do the best race car and sports car damper rebuilding in the business. I know you said, what were you telling me last week on the stream? You said you sent shocks to somewhere, Guyana, was it?
Yeah, we just won a Guyanese championship over there. Got 3 or 4 teams over there that run our stuff. We're dotted around the globe. And Spain was the final round with the Lamborghini Super Trofeo. We posted really well there and took home the championship.
Heck yeah. I know they said all that flooding in Valencia, but I guess they got it sorted in time for the World's Finals.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
You know what was mesmerizing? Watching
What's that?
The headlights and the rendering speed.
Yeah.
It's good here, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We'll bring it into LA here.
Picking up a nice rendering follow, how far your headlights can see. You watch videos from real guys and everything else. It's definitely nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The dusk hours here are really pretty.
Yeah. Good job on the iRacing.
Yeah, they did an awesome job with this. Hey, 2017, I was in this exact pit stall calling strategy. All right, well, I think that wraps it up for us. Thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks. Good race, Nelson. Not sure we ended up. Were you in our race, Nelson, or were you in a different split? I'm not sure. But all in all, that was a really solid one. I think we did a very solid job in qualifying. I think I maybe could have squeaked out another 10th or 2, but there was a half a second split in qualifying between me and the leader.
Yeah, the alien.
The alien. Good. I mean, good job on him.
Sniper.
And then we did we held on to second place all night long, and brought home a P2 finish, two in 2 weeks. Second place, 2 in 2 weeks in a row. So lots of 2s there. So that was fun. Started last, ended up 5. Nicely done, sir. That was good. McLaren is still super strong. I do not expect it to be as strong next season, but I think we're going to be out of it by then anyway. So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, I would normally say join us next week at 7 p.m., but we will not be here. I wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving with all of your travels, whether you're staying at home, going far away. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. You can find us back here for the final week of the season, week 13, 2 weeks from now. I believe it's December 3rd, 7 p.m. Eastern time, as we take on season finale at Daytona International Speedway in the evening dusk hours. It's going to be fun. So, all right, guys. Thanks to Garrett back there, spotting crew chiefing. You definitely earned it tonight. Angelo, setup was awesome. I know we didn't do that much to it, but the small tweaks we did make made it even better.
It a little bit, just pushing in the right direction. A lot of fun.
Yeah, that was good. And thanks to TJ, of course, always being here, taking care of our stream. We'll take off. I think next time we'll have some of those different camera views ready. They're going to be really cool to do.
Wait a minute, is TJ going to do a little video shoot in the back?
Yeah, definitely. Gonna see what it's like for getting into a GT4 car, and if I could get my non-CXC motion sim to match said item. So yeah, stay tuned. If you guys like that, be sure to jump on in over to More Podiums and check that out.
Yeah, we'll definitely make that happen here, TJ. And then, of course, thank you to Daphne off camera tonight, helping us with the YouTube moderation, and Little Dog Bo for emotional support for all of us. So, thanks, guys. We'll see you back here in 2 weeks for the season finale at Daytona. Good night, guys.